Hey soul family, welcome back to the channel. This is the White Feather Tarot, and in today's reading we are doing advice that is meant to reach you right now. And to do this reading, these are the 3 piles for you here today. Let me introduce the crystals to you. So for pile number 1, you have the beautiful Malakite. Oy. And this is what your crystal looks like. I think you can see it here. For pile number 2, you have the beautiful clear quartz, and this is what your crystal looks like. So beautiful. And for pile number 3, you of course have the beautiful tiger's eye, and this is what your crystal looks like. It almost feels 3D, doesn't it? It's so nice. All right. So take a look at which one of these 3 piles or 3 crystals you're the most drawn to, and this or these will be the piles for you here today. As I always advise you, follow your intuition. It is your guide that always leads you to the right readings. So if you're just drawn to one pile, you know that's the one, then this will be your pile. If you are drawn to several or maybe all, then these as well will be your piles. And once you're ready, please head down to the description box where you'll find your timestamps. Click on your timestamps and I will see you in your readings. In a moment, I am about to assign different zodiac signs to each pile. If this is something that doesn't interest you or that it interferes in any way in you picking your pile, then in that case, please pause the video, take as much time as you need, and I will see you guys in your reading. All right, but if you love picking with your zodiac signs, this next section is specifically for you. Here I have the 12 zodiac signs, and we will be shuffling them around in this case, and then picking randomly 4 zodiac signs for each pile. Okay, so let's pick out the first 4 zodiac signs. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. So for pile number 1, you have Sagittarius, Gemini, Virgo, and Libra. For pile number 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. We have Taurus, Aquarius, Cancer, and Pisces. And for pile number 3, you have, of course, the remaining 4, Capricorn. Last but certainly not least, Scorpio, Aries, and Leo. So, my dear soul family, these are the zodiac signs for each pile. Please feel free to pick using your rising, sun, and moon. If you were to ask me, I would highly advise you to pick with your rising, because your rising deals with your outside world, so you will find that it will be the one that resonates with you the most. But how can one resist not picking with our sun signs, right? So it's really up to you. The moon sign is definitely one of the big ones to choose from. It is our subconscious mind. It deals with our emotions. And you will also find that it is one of the signs that will resonate with you the most. That's why we always say rising sun and moon. The top G's. So once you're ready, please head down to the description box, click on your timestamps, and I will see you in your readings. Hi, pile number 1. Welcome to your reading. You were drawn to the beautiful Malakite, and today we're taking a look at what advice is meant to reach you right now. If you chose your pile using your zodiac signs, then in that case, your zodiac signs for this pile are Libra, Gemini, Virgo, and Sagittarius. Welcome, guys, to your reading. If these are not your zodiac signs, please don't worry about it at all. Do know that they are present in your reading because their energies will match the cards and the reading that is meant to reach you today. All right, so let's pick out the this one moved. Oracle cards for this reading. I'm picking out a rune here. I feel this one. And see what we have. Right, I'm drawn to this big card. Let's see what it is. So you have Love Spell. Okay. Let's keep it right there. And see what this is about. Let's keep the rune here. It's the small one with the big cards so that we have space. You have the Algiz rune. Interesting. Ooh, okay. You know, the Algiz rune, for some of you, not all of you, depending on, of course, the cards, for some of you, this could be talking about a crush that you're about to have on someone, or maybe a crush that already started, because they used to draw the Algiz rune on arrows because it is a symbol of power. So it reminds me of the bow and arrow, you know, Cupid's bow, love at first sight. Something is about to spark in your life. If this is not a love reading for you, you're not interested in love, you're like, nah. Then, in that case, something that you're passionate about, that you have a lot of emotions for, is about to strike your life. Let's see what this is. Let's explore it together and keep these two energies in mind. So you have main male, right? And you have moving forward. Look at all these snails. It reminds me of moving forward, but moving slowly, taking one's time. So main male, obviously, here is the energy of a person. So whichever category you fall into, this looks like it's coming with the appearance of someone in your life. I heard new in my mind as I was saying that, almost to an extent where I was actually going to say new, and then I was like, nothing in the card says that, but I heard it. So it could really be someone new that you met, or someone new that you are about to meet. Okay, so looking very exciting. Let's see what the energy of this person is bringing into your life. I feel these last two cards, 1 and 2. Let's see what this is all about. All right, so you have the Queen of Cups, the 9 of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, the Page of Cups. Wow, the Chariot. The movement, the slow movement. The Chariot. You know, this Page of Cups really reminds me of a siren, right? like some energy calling for you, telling you, come here, and you're like, no, that's dangerous, I don't want to get into that, and it's calling you, and you're like, oh, I didn't want to begin this for some reason, because it reminds me of a siren. Okay, it's slowly creeping into you. Guys, if you don't want to fall in love, I get it, but if you're open to it, it does look like it's going to be really exciting. And I'm not saying this out of the blue. I'm saying this because there's the 9 of Pentacles. This is actually something you're going to enjoy living in. So let's see what this is about. I'm just laughing because it's the siren and it's like calling you. I don't know why it makes me think that some of you didn't want this. You have the Ace of Swords. Oof, another ace. Definitely a new beginning here. That's why I felt, also before the aces, I felt that this is new energy coming into your life. You have the Star card. This shouldn't be funny. I don't know why I'm laughing. I should stop. I really feel with the siren you didn't want this. Okay, you have the King of Pentacles. The Page of Swords, and the King of Cups. All right, so how many cards? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 5 cards. Yeah, so I'm right off the bat getting a feeling with the... See, I'm going to translate what type of energy I'm picking up and why I'm laughing so hard. I feel that this is slow energy creeping into you, almost where you won't notice that this new person coming into your life is going to have an effect on you, whether this is romance or not. And all of a sudden you're going to feel like love hits you, and also the part that I'm seeing, it's hitting the other person equally. So this is equal fire, as you can see, going on between the two of you. So why are you getting advice that is meant to reach you right now? Obviously, this is a new beginning and it's creeping in slowly. So perhaps the first thing that your guides want to show you is to notice these emotions as they are happening. Why? I'll find out for you in a moment. You know, with the siren, you want to be careful. Although it is turning out to be nice with the 9 of Pentacles, perhaps the process of things occurring is where your guides want to greatly advise you. And look at that. Oh my God, just notice the 9 of Pentacles in conjunction to the Star. As you can see clearly with me here, this is definitely something you are wishing for and hoping for. 9 of Pentacles is a wish fulfillment card. The Star is a card of your dreams coming true. So what are the odds, right? You will find this person to be very powerful. I will tell you that because whatever this energy is, it's not gender based. It's the energy of a person who is powerful. It is in conjunction to the Algiz rune, which means strong character, in my opinion. You also have the King of Pentacles. You have the King of Cups. You can really see the energy, masculine energy, and not gender again. So you can see a lot of power in this person, and a lot of stability at the same time. So strong character, but so much stability. With the you can really find the balance here with the King of Pentacles and the King of Cups. You will find this person to be very reasonable with the King of Pentacles, although very romantic with the King of Cups, or very emotional. Yeah, like in the feels. Someone who's in their feels, romantic in their feels, capable of experiencing their emotions, and knows how to deal with their emotions. You know, they don't have a shadow in this area where they're like, yeah, someone who's capable of feeling their emotions, getting into their feels without losing balance. But at the same time, you will find this person to be very reasonable. Okay, so now that we have explored this person, perhaps your guides want to tell you this is the one. You know why? And I don't know why yet this is in the form of advice, except for the siren. that really made me laugh here. But I'll tell you why. Because the sword in a rock really reminds me of King Arthur. Only one person is capable of removing the sword, right? So this tells me really that this is the one for you. Perhaps this is why this is a big deal. And if this is not romantic, this is the one that will help you in your partnership at work. Or maybe this is somewhat the one that you're looking for in terms of a friend. Certainly someone who's coming mainly into your personal life, right? And it is the one that you've been looking for, and fill in the blanks, of course, with what it is that you're looking for. But to be honest with you, for most of you, this is, of course, a romantic reading. But if you're not interested in it, I always make sure that I emphasize that it is your pile as well. You were drawn to it. And so please take it how it resonates. So yeah, with the idea of Arthur, I really feel like this is really the one who deserves to be, in a connection with you, that will know how to properly deal with you. And look at that, you have the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups. We do see two equal counterparts who will and know how to deal with each other emotionally very well. Now, I did notice something now. If we say this is one person and this is another, I do see that this is the other person because they are the one who will be able to pick up the sword. In that case, this is, it's definitely calling you, but it's also, you are like the siren to this person. New page for both of you. A new page for you and a new page for them. And as much as this energy is calling you, this is an energy that is calling this person as well. So you're like the siren to this person. And to them, as much as they feel in power, usually, which they will, they're going to stand on their own 2 feet very strongly in this situation, they also feel like you are a power to be reckoned with, as well. So these are the two aspects for both of you that I'm seeing in your reading. So very strong character, but they feel a little bit, if not a lot, very much intimidated by you for, I don't know what, it could be because of your character, because of who you are, because of what you're doing. I really don't know. I can't see it. And so, I believe the advice lies, now that we've seen this whole situation of the predictions that are about to happen in your life, I believe the advice lies in these 5 cards. Now that we've seen the prediction part of your reading, in order to get into the advice, here we go. So you have the 6 of Wands, right? The Moon card, right? Okay, this makes sense. The Knight of Wands. The Hierophant. Okay. And the Two of Swords. Okay, so I am seeing what your advice is after this whole situation. Your advice is, there will be, during this beginning of this connection, a lot of mystery, right? From your side and theirs, it's like there's so much that both of you don't know. They don't know how you feel. You don't know how they feel. Maybe you're wondering why they didn't do this, this, and that. And maybe they're wondering why you didn't do this, this, and that. There's a lot of questions and mystery going on at this beginning of this connection, especially with this type of calling, like really great attraction. There's this type of energy exuding from both of you, of being balanced, standing in your ground, and things moving slowly as well with the snails. So it's going to be a bit slow in the beginning. simply because, not because there are bad intentions or anything, but because both of you really don't know what to do and you hold yourselves very well. So your advice is to know with the Six of Wands that this is going to work out. That's why you're receiving this reading in the first place, and that this is the right person. So your advice here is to be patient and to not let the Knight of Wands rush you. So Knight of Wands is someone who goes after their emotions, they go after their desires, they go after what they feel regardless of anything. So Knight of Wands with the Hierophant is to take things wisely, take actions wisely, and not let your emotions drive you, especially that in the beginning where you can't see what's going on, right? And with the water here, it reminds me of the siren, like there's emotions calling you in the background, you can't see what's going on. It's going to be in the beginning a bit frustrating, and it is what it is in the beginning of sweet connections like that. You have a lot of emotions, they have a lot of emotions, and no one can see anything, right? So your advice is to remain balanced. And although there is going to be a lot of emotions firing up, rest in the belief or understanding that your guides today are letting you know that this is going to succeed. So you want to establish this connection slowly and in the right way, and not let the Knight of Wands, aka your emotions, your desire, your frustration, your worry, get in the way of forming something so naturally and so beautiful. So be wise, stay grounded, and stay spiritual, knowing that what's meant to be will be, and that if you're meant to be with this person, you are going to be with this person. And so in that case, I just heard something so interesting. And I don't even know what it means yet, but we'll figure it out together. I suddenly heard in my mind, stay committed to yourself before you are committed to someone else. I think this means commit, like, you know how we have to be there for us first before we are able to be there for anybody else. Just like the classic example of put on your mask first in an airplane before you help someone else. So don't let these emotions take you from doing anything that could affect perhaps your value in this connection, or that could affect your balance, like anything that you would look in retrospect and say, I really wouldn't have preferred to do that. That type of thing is what I mean. So stay true to yourself and be committed to yourself well before you are committed to someone else. And this is what you want to do, and this is your greatest advice in the beginning of this connection, to stay true to you. Don't let your desires lead you. Be in control of your desires. That's our spiritual journey in so many things, if you think about it. The advice keeps being staying present in the moment, not being attached to anything, being happy regardless. All of these things, they're really true. And so it's okay if you cannot see ahead. Don't let your emotions with the Knight of Wands drive you the way in a non-spiritual way. What does non-spiritual way mean? Spirituality is there to guide us, transcend, and become the best version of ourselves. And so the soul sometimes gets attached to the things that it loves, and it's okay for us to love things. And that's what I believe this is trying to say. It's okay for us to love things without being attached to it. It's okay to go after our goals, but not be devastated when they don't work. It's about doing our best without being attached, and knowing that there's always something. And if we're meant to have something, we're going to have it. If not, nothing in the world is worth your happiness and your stability of the moment. So although you can't see the combination of not seeing ahead and our desires pushing us towards something is a result of us letting it drive us instead of us driving it. They're there, acknowledge them, enjoy them, but at the same time, never forget to enjoy the moment and never allow anything in your world to determine your happiness and to determine whether you're going to be okay or happy or not if it's not there. And perhaps this is what it means to be committed to yourself before committing to others. And my dear pile number 1, this is exactly what I see in your reading of the advice that is meant to reach you right now. We did see a huge prediction before the advice, and the reason for that is because of with all the aces that we saw, it's an indication that this is an advice about something that you had to find out about first, because it may not be present in your lives for most of you yet, and how to deal with it, because at the end of the day, it seems like this is going to be the right person for you. And my dear pile number 1, I truly hope you've enjoyed your reading. And if you have, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. And please don't forget to check out my productivity handbook. It's small, straight to the point. You're not going to procrastinate reading it, but really talking about self-discipline, this book is for you. It has all the key advice and secrets to how to become a productive person right away. And get this, it is about how to have self-discipline all while enjoying the process. And so if you're interested in checking it out, you'll find a link to it down in the description box. And my dear pile number 1, it was a real pleasure doing this reading for you. Wishing you the best of luck in this beautiful new connection. And I just heard the siren is here because it's like your souls are calling for each other. This is meant to happen. It is meant to be. And I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye. Hi, pile number 2. Welcome to your reading. Today we're taking a look at advice that is meant to reach you right now. And your crystal for this reading is the beautiful clear quartz. If you chose your pile using your zodiac signs, then in that case, your zodiac signs are Taurus, Aquarius, Pisces, and Cancer. Welcome to your reading, guys. If these are not your zodiac signs, please don't worry about it. Know that they are present in the energy of your readings for a reason, because they match the energies that we will be finding out about today. Okay, so let's pull out your last oracle cards for this reading. We have one rune deck, so let's quickly pull out one. There we go. And see what your current advice is that is meant to reach you right now. So you have games. Oh, there we go. Really interesting. One hand on the eyes, one hand on the mouth. I really feel like it could be an interchange of interests of some sort. All right, let's wait and see. We'll find out. Okay, so you have the Othala rune. Look at that crab carrying all these beautiful crystals. These are clear quartz as well, so I think clear quartz is definitely part of your reading. Okay. Interesting. That is definitely part of your reading. Let's find out more. You have community. How interesting. You can see a community that is all there for each other instead of intimidating each other. Very cool. Okay. I feel like it's supposed to be here. Let's keep it there. And you have courtship. Again, it goes very well with the community, like being there for each other. Okay. Not sure what this is yet, but I just noticed, are these messages? These look like, oh, these are cards. Okay. Let's keep it here and let's pull out your tarot cards. So you've got 3, and then this one, this one, this one, and this one, also this one. Right. I also feel that one. Right, so let's see what you have. Right, so you have the Ace of Swords, the Nine of Wands, the Star card, the Six of Wands, wow, the Ten of Cups. Very favorable cards, like right next to each other. Okay, you have, wow, the World card. This is really cool. It reminds me of the community that we keep seeing in your reading. It's like together we can achieve more, perhaps. You have the Eight of Wands, or achieve things faster. Break the obstacles in the way. Remove the obstacles. You have the Page of Cups. Not sure what this is yet. We'll find out. You have the High Priestess. And the Nine of Pentacles. And Nine of Pentacles in conjunction with the Ten of Cups. This is awesome. What is this? The Eight of Pentacles. So for some of you, this could be in the area of your work. Not necessarily, but really it could be in the area of your work. Doesn't have to be. What we can do is leave it here. That's the only space that we have, and so I think it's meant to be there. Okay. Some of you, this could be 4 people dealing with each other, but not necessarily. I'm saying this because I'm seeing the number 4. Right, so collaboration or caring for each other's interests will make all of you rise. And you have the Happy Family card here, which we're seeing here. It's like definitely a card of shared interests helps all of you move together. And there's no question about it. You have the World here, community, community, connection, connection. Of course, Othala is family. It's like confirmed at this point. Different decks completely saying the same thing. Also the card of Happy Family. I think I've already established that enough. Let's move on to what the message is and what the advice is. Which the advice, of course, shows mutual interests helps all of you rise. Why are you getting this? Let me think. And you intellectuals start where each one in your community, we'll find out together why. Maybe some of you are already listening, you know, because I always read in a blank slate, not knowing what your energies are or what your story is. And sometimes I read things, by the way, and I'm like, yikes, this is not going to resonate. And then you have people going, whoa, that's exactly what's going on. So I'm just going to trust the process. Perhaps a lot of you know. If you don't, stick around and we'll figure it out together. So there, you seem to be in a certain community where you have to understand that each one of you is a master at something. They have a raw intelligence and mastery in something. And so if each one of you deals in a selfish way, almost want to say selfish, or not selfish, thinks of only themselves, right? Not necessarily where you are selfish, but you know, each one is thinking of their world, right? So if you only think from the viewpoint of how only you can move forward, you'll be able to, with the one of the 9 wands here, remove one obstacle very well, but you won't be able to remove all of the obstacles that are left, because there's someone else in your community that can remove this one, and another one that's really good at that one, and another one that's really good at that one. And so group work wins the race in your situation. I think this is talking about, you know, sometimes if, let's say, you want to achieve something in your life and you are the great artist, having art alone is not going to help you achieve the goals that you want. You want someone who knows how to create that app for you. You want another person who knows how to market your great art for you. Someone else who understands the business aspect and sales of things, and so on. So if this is your teamwork at work, obviously, then your advice today is you're working on something important, very important. And in order to rise and succeed, it must be done in the form of a community or a group work. Together, you'll be able to quickly eliminate the obstacles in the way. And all of you are going to rise together. Because with the High Priestess, all of and the Ace of Swords, finding the right people for this situation. No, that's not what I want to say. You must find the right people for this situation. Don't just gather random people. This is about carefully looking at who has a deep understanding with the High Priestess on the different aspects that are currently standing in your way, and to see what interests they have that you can also give to them. And this way, through this teamwork, you can achieve everything. You together will be achieving your dreams. And so the 10 of Cups and the 9 of Pentacles talks about, in my opinion, a group that is happy because they are all living their dream. And so you must be able to offer and understand what the other members want so that they always stick around and be part of that success that you are envisioning. To deal with them kindly. And it seems to fall in the area of your work. So if you want to succeed at something and you want others to collaborate with you, you must have shared interests together. And this could be by asking them, what would you like? Why did I say that? Because do you know how the clear quartz magnifies the energy that we put our intentions into? So if we, like, each crystal gives different energies. The Amazonite clears the air. The carnelian gives us strength and attractiveness, and so on. The green aventurine gives us the energy of great luck by our side. With the clear quartz, you can set an intention and it magnifies that intention for you. You carry it around in your pocket or with you, and it constantly attracts that energy for you. So this is why I say find out what the intention, what they want. Like, don't do the guesswork, but find out what they would like and make sure that it is included in your vision. Let's find out if this is advice on something that you are currently going through or something that is coming, because in pile number 1, the advice was on something that is about to happen. So if this is already happening for you and you know what this is about, then this part is not going to be answering your question because you already know. Whoa. If this is something that is about to happen, and we'll find out, maybe it's already in your lives. Why am I assuming? Let's find out. So you have the Queen of Wands, the Two of Swords, you have the Knight of Swords, and you have the Magician. Okay, with the Two of Swords, this is obviously for a lot of you something that you're not seeing yet. But the Queen of Wands is very well seen, very popular. And so this is equally different energies represented in this pile. Some of you, this is energy glaring right at you and you know exactly what this is talking about. And others here are like, I really have no clue what this is about. But if this is the case for you, as you can see with the Knight of Wands, this is about to appear in your life quickly. Why? Because with the Magician, some new events are about to appear in your life. Perhaps it's going to give you a great opportunity. It's going to help you manifest the things that you want. Some big energy is about to begin in your life. And that's why you have the Ace of Swords and the Star and the dream coming true. Your world and the way you experience your world is about to change magnificently here. You're about to experience a lot of beautiful things in life. And a lot of these things have to do with your dreams coming true. And with that, you'll probably have a lot of goals or dreams that you are working towards. And these big goals will require that you have others to help you navigate through them. And so this becomes a shared dream and not just a dream for one person. And so you must include other people with this vision. They must be, and it's written for them to be part of this vision with you. And make sure you see, since it's coming for you first, what their dreams are, and include them with you as you go along. With the Othala, go through it as a family or as a team. And shared interests and teamwork will help all of you manifest this dream. It's meant to happen where all of you achieve it together, even if it's coming to you first. Very interesting reading, although, I don't know what this is about, but I'm sure some of you know exactly what this is about and others are completely clueless. In that case, like I said, this is about to begin for you. A huge dream or experience is about to begin for you. And you'll understand as the days go by why this message came for you, but be prepared. Once this begins, perhaps it's going to be happening quickly. You want to remember this reading. Shared interests. Keep this in mind. Shared interests through what others would like as well. And my dear pile number 2, this was your reading and advice on your current situation. Whether this is already happening or about to happen in your life. This was your reading. I truly hope you've enjoyed it. And if you have, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. And please don't forget to check out my productivity handbook. It's small, straight to the point. You're not going to procrastinate reading it, but you will find that it has all the key advice and secrets to helping you become a productive person right away, all while enjoying the process. As soon as you finish this ebook, it will change your mind forever about how you see different aspects of productivity and how you act towards it. And not only that, it will teach you how to become self-disciplined in a way that you absolutely will enjoy and love because it's a journey that you're not meant to go through hating or suffering through it. It is a journey that you're truly meant to enjoy as you achieve your dreams. And if you're interested in checking it out, you'll find a link to it down in the description box. Thank you so much for tuning in, my dear pile number 2. All the best of luck with these huge dreams coming in for you. It is about to change your whole life. Wishing you the best, and I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye. Hi, pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. Ooh, this one slid off. Let's take it. And today we're taking a look at an advice that's the second time. An advice that is meant to reach you right now. And your crystal for this reading is the beautiful tiger's eye. But if you, 3, okay. But if you chose your pile using your zodiac signs, then in that case, your zodiac signs are, or the signs for this pile are Aries, Leo, Scorpio, and Capricorn. Welcome to your reading, guys. If these are not your zodiac signs, please do not worry about it at all. Do know that they are present in your reading because these are energies that are matching the energies that we will be seeing today. They're there for a reason. If you chose to choose with your intuition, don't worry about it at all. Okay, so let's pull out your cards. Let's check out what your oracle cards are. So first here we see heartbreak. I can see the advice is going to be about something that is breaking your heart at the moment, or making you feel sad. Let's find out what it is. Okay. Actually, let's move this one up. There we go. And let's check out the rune. You have the manaz. All right. This tells me that you're heartbroken over something that has the potential to happen rather than it actually happening. Because the manaz rune is about potential, right? So you're very worried and broken over a potential that could happen, but it's not decided yet whether it will happen or not. And you have dreams. Oh, that's so sweet. I feel like you have a very interesting dream, because we see a squirrel here with wings. A dream that could seem to others as crazy, but you believe in it so much. You can see a dragon watching this squirrel fly off and is proud of it. So it's kind of like you're a magical person. I really do see that. You have big dreams, and something may have happened that's making you afraid that this dream may not come true for you. Let's see more. Very interesting. Whoa, sudden wealth. And you have thoughts. Your thoughts are so important, because they are the reason you have the capability of achieving crazy dreams like that in the first place. And they're not crazy dreams. These are obviously things that you can achieve. Maybe we've learned in our world to have some certain limiting beliefs or thoughts that it cannot happen, so maybe they don't happen anymore. Oh wow, look, 777. I remember a pile a couple of days ago where the card said, watch out for the number 7s in the next coming days. So if you were drawn to this pile, look at that. This is definitely speaking to you here. So my point is that they don't happen because maybe we believe that they don't happen. And the reason I say that is because of the crazy things that some people are capable of doing that we think is crazy, but others can. Things like walking on water, or people speaking to each other telepathically. Things like someone having a certain illness and the doctor saying, oh, that's impossible, that can never scientifically be possible for this illness to go, and then you have people healing from it. And so what I'm trying to say is, don't let go and share limiting beliefs that others have. What you're afraid of not happening is not true. Continue to have your thoughts, because it is your power that will actually help you be very lucky to achieve it. So 777, sudden wealth, is here as your first advice, letting you know it is actually going to happen. It's not crazy. And as I said that, I saw this eye. See with your third eye. Don't believe anything else for the moment. Your cards are showing that you will be able to achieve what was thought of as crazy in the past. And maybe you are going to be an inspiration for others to start remembering their true power and what is and what isn't possible anymore. And you have mature woman. Let's keep it right here. Mature, first of all, reminds me of something that is coming to maturity, fulfillment, something that is actually going to happen. And you are at a very early stage, because I do see a baby here. It's like at the very early stages of you thinking that it won't happen. It definitely has the potential. Okay, so let's take a look at your tarot cards. Ooh. And see what advice is meant to reach you right now. So the first card is the Devil card. And the Devil card is a card of illusion, believing illusions. Can you believe this? Don't believe illusions, because your thoughts are powerful in this pile. You believe in big things. You believe for them for a reason. And it is these types of beliefs and thoughts that actually make you a winner. So don't now start believing in illusions, even if things are not working out exactly how you want them. Things will just form in a magical way that you won't believe. Just let it have the space and the energy to show it to you. You have the Seven of Wands. At this point, obviously, maybe some difficulties are happening in your life and it's very hard to fight off this energy. And so your reading here is letting you know that don't fight off the energy as per se. Of course, do what you need to do, but the most important thing is to fight it tranquilly and not fight it with a lot of emotions. It all has to do with your thoughts and how you see it in the first place before you approach it and fight it or defeat it. You have the Knight of Pentacles. It is your dreams are big. And so your current advice is take it slow and steady every day. Every single step you take towards this dream counts, whether you see it or not. It might feel small, sometimes too small, that the journey seems to be the same length, but it doesn't negate the fact that it is a step forward. Sometimes you'll find yourself going slowly, and at other times, at some point, you'll find it going whoop, taking you straight to it. So be patient with it. Do what needs to get done. This reminds me of momentum. Let momentum happen and don't give up. Is your advice that is meant to reach you right now. Change your thoughts to the thoughts that you want and like, and you will see that things will start rising and happening in your favor. Slowly, but definitely in your favor. Look at that, the Chariot. And that is definitely momentum, from slow to very quickly. Okay, I'm going to now place the rest of the cards, but this was so clear, and see what you have. So you have the Six of Pentacles. Where does it have six? Ah, there we go. Six of Pentacles. You have the King of Cups. So sweet. Oh. You have the Page of Wands. So it's kind of like this reading is giving you a heads up or showing you a peek into all the yellows here, that you're meant to achieve something and you're meant to achieve it generously. You have the Three of Swords, the Five of Wands. Look at that. It's the same battle, right? And you have the Ten of Swords. And what a Ten of Swords. Nothing, no matter how much or how many obstacles try to beat you down, you're depicted as the one who's gonna move forward. It's not gonna tie you down or beat you down. You are unbeatable. Why? Because of your thoughts, which is the reason why you have these dreams in the first place. So you have three more cards. I believe if we push these up a little bit, we'll have space, because these are smaller, relatively smaller for sure, to see the three remaining cards. Wow. So you have the Fool card, the Queen of Pentacles. Wow. And you have the Four of Pentacles. So let's see what the story is about. And you know what this is? These are other people peeking, going, whoa, this person was able to achieve what we thought was a limitation, just like the fence. Look what this person was able to amass for themselves. All of that, what we once thought was limiting belief. So you were in that place, same place, do you see? Once, which is now. And the universe is showing you now what is going to show people around you later. That what you once thought was, oh, I must be crazy, this is impossible, it's not moving, although I believe it's not happening. So the universe is showing you now what one day you will be showing to others who still have these limiting beliefs, still have the same wall. And so don't view life from their eyes the way you initially saw things is the right way to go. I feel like this King of Cups here, in this specific deck, is depicted as someone in their feels, who's in touch with their emotions, and they're able to empathize with the little things that they read. And so you want to be careful. Why? Because although this is it is so beautiful and important to have the capability of being so in touch and in tune with your emotions, because it gives you other powers that no other people are able to achieve and understand and feel, to have the capability to feel things to an extent where you can actually make them come to life. It is also, with the crying here, if you are functioning from the shadow, which we see in the darkness here, it could hurt you and be the thing that stands in your way. It's a power after all, right? So you want to be balanced with the King of Cups. Find your balance emotionally, which will lead to your ultimate maturity, being capable of achieving unimaginative hits of luck and crazy dreams that maybe others aren't capable of achieving. So the potential is there. That's what your reading is definitely telling you. The potential is there, and don't fight it from a place of hurt and anger and fear and lack, but go through this challenge feeling like nothing in the world can beat you down. If it works for you this time, great. If it doesn't, take it slow and try again. Don't let anything hurt your emotions and tie you down, but approach each challenge or struggle or difficulty from a place of power, knowing that one day you will be achieving what you're envisioning. And if it doesn't happen this time, nothing is going to beat you down. Nothing will decide for you that you can't have it. And know that it's a journey. Sometimes through these struggles, you'll win and you'll have more than you anticipated with the Six of Pentacles. You'll have a hit of luck and generosity coming your way, and you're like, whoa, I can't believe I did this. And you'll feel very lucky. And that's why one has to try every day. You know, when you try, you get that hit of luck. And at other times, you'll feel like it didn't work your way in a bad way, terrible way. And you're like, but why? I worked so hard and I tried this and I tried that. And it's okay. These two energies are always present in one's journey. What's important is to never let anything put you down, tie you down, whether good or bad. Continue to address one challenge after the other, one struggle after the other. That's the cost of having big dreams like that. Don't forget. And in terms of you being lucky, the universe is showing you here that you're going to be very lucky. It's the Page of Wands. Sometimes the wands have to do with energy and things being created from nothing. And so you are on a journey of seeing magic happening in your life. And the more you are in tune with your emotions and you balance your emotions, the more you are in tune with your strength, because it is one of the aspects that you have that gives you that type of power. So use it to your advantage and not against you. And when it doesn't go your way, start anew with the Fool card. And even with the Page of Wands. Don't stay in that frame for too long. Take the lesson and move on. Nothing beats you down, remember. And when great things happen to you, don't stay there for too long either. Remember what your biggest goal is. And soon, before you know it, my dear pile number 3, you won't believe the type of luck that's going to happen for you to actually achieve this dream. You will be achieving this great, crazy dream. And one day, just like you were anticipating today and wondering, they will be looking at you and wondering. You have so many people open up their minds and thinking, wow, this is actually something that can happen in real life. That will happen in a time where you are living your dream with the Queen of Pentacles, where you are living in the realm of your dreams. This new beginning is bound to happen for you. It's written for you. And that's the cost of taking up this challenge. It's exactly like someone who wants to build muscles. They must exercise every day. They can't after a week go, but nothing is happening. I'm not getting stronger. Where are my muscles? It is a process. Some days this exercise is going to be easy and like, ooh, I'm able to do this exercise. I couldn't do it before. And other days you're really tired and you feel like you're wasting your time. Nothing is happening. And you feel really sad about it. But I've been training for 3 months and I didn't get the goals that I was expecting. In all cases, every dream in life goes through this process, the ups and the ebbs and the flows. And it's a momentum after all. You will see that things may be moving slowly in the beginning, but will be moving very, very quickly as time progresses for you. And so if you measure time and you're like, oh my God, if it took me this amount of time to reach this little step, what is it going to take for me to reach this so far? It's not calculated this way because it's momentum. And so this little step might have taken time because during this time you're learning, you're getting to know others, you're seeing how things work, you're not really acquainted to the energies or fully understand the different aspects of the situation. But at some point you get all of that and maybe even more, and so things start moving in leaps, like you start taking leaps and not steps. It's almost like walking towards a place, and at some point you meet someone who tells you, hop into my airplane, I can take you there in 2 hours. That's the energy that I'm seeing here for you today. Don't worry about it. Don't feel sad. Your emotions with the King of Cups are your biggest, what is it called? Magical potential, because you feel, it makes you feel and believe. Your heart feels like it can do crazy things that maybe others didn't know you could or they could. So think empowering thoughts in order to have empowering emotions, because it is these that will take you to your dreams, and these emotions are your true potential. And my dear pile number 3, this is exactly what I see in your reading of the advice that is meant to reach you right now. You'll be soon living your dream, you're going to see, and it's going to be awe-striking for you and everyone. This was your reading. I truly hope you've enjoyed it. And if you have, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. And please don't forget to check out my productivity handbook. It's small, straight to the point. You're not going to procrastinate reading it, but you will find that it has all the key advice and secrets to helping you become a productive person right away. It's really going to change your outlook and your understanding of how you see productivity forever. It will shift your mind, teaching you how to be self-disciplined all while enjoying the process. It's full of key advice and secrets that will give you a lot of aha moments that will allow you to change your behavior and your habits to how you did things very simply. Sometimes it's the small things that make the biggest changes. And if you're interested in checking it out, you'll find a link to this ebook down in the description box. There's also an audiobook if you love listening to your books. And my dear pile number 3, wishing you the best of luck in this magical, amazing endeavor. And really looking forward for you achieving and living this amazing dream one day very soon. This was your reading, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.